And we're back with some more Monday morning coffee and thoughts. I've been a little bit quieter on social media just because I need a break. I think that's okay. Last week we raised 10,000, not we, but like we as a collective, like all of Idaho Falls, and people outside of Idaho Falls helped raise $10,000 for the food basket. I didn't really realize how many food places we had here in Idaho Falls because we did that and then a bunch more reached out. Apparently I'm trying to get my creatine and pre-workout right now, not my coffee. Wow. Yesterday we met Dominic, one of our Christmas families. I've got 2 more that I gotta line up, and then I'm gonna do a surprise 2 at the end. I put all this random thoughts out in the universe and then things start clicking. I think December is gonna be big. I've got a lot of people reaching out with interest and like wanting to help. Businesses, individuals, like, I don't know. I think something's gonna happen in December that I don't even fully understand what it is. One thing I kind of wanted to start doing was doing some sort of fact, like neuroscience. I love the brain. I love to see how it works. Because I mean, that's what like controls us, right? Our entire life. The last 5 years has been crazy for me just because like the amount of stuff I've worked on in my life to get to where I'm at. From the outside looking in, it probably looks like I'm way more behind than I ever have been. But from the inside looking out, I don't ever feel like I've been more centered or grounded around life and its purpose and meaning. I don't know, learned a lot and it's been super cool. So let's do a neuroscience fact. Me and Chat, we're BFFs, call it Chat Jesus. I said, give me a neuroscience fact about the power of giving. When you give to someone else, your brain releases a synchronized trio of chemicals, dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. This giver's cocktail boosts mood, lowers stress, and increases feelings of connection. Studies show the effect is so strong that the brain lights up in the same reward centers activated by food and pleasurable experiences. You know, I'm always down for a cocktail, so. And I think that's definitely something I've experienced, and I think a lot of the people that have helped me out have experienced is, you know, being able to give and like help take care of others. And I like to study things, and I like to figure out like, right now, like yesterday I spent, I don't know how many hours learning about actual Jesus, not religion Jesus. I don't know if there's a difference, but in my mind there is. What he actually taught compared to what has been interpreted, literally what Jesus did. I mean, service, right? Service is one of his major things, like taking care of each other. And I feel like I've definitely experienced what Jesus is talking about in that. And I'm also here to say, I don't even know what I believe, you know, as far as Jesus and all this stuff. Like, and this is me being completely open to you. My wife's gonna be like, what are you doing on the internet? To me, Jesus was just a person for right now. I'm not saying that can't change. I am extremely open to any and all that information, and I'm not a battler. I'm not going to argue about people's points. Like, if you're stuck in a point, cool, dude. Like, I want you to believe that. I think the difference between me and those type of people is like, I'm just open to any and all information, realizing that I don't believe that anybody's going to like be able to prove themselves right just as much as I'm going to be able to prove myself right. I'm just open to being wrong. Anyways, the Jesus stuff. I think it's just been institutionalized and interpreted by thousands of people that sometimes it's just missing the point. And I feel like people have just complicated it too much. Didn't know this was going religious today. Maybe I did. Maybe in my heart. Oh shoot, I just launched this. Just a little extra. The week entails more Christmas stuff. I got to start editing the Christmas videos and how we launch all this, which I'm super excited to get together, but I'm also super nervous because I got a lot to do. And not that I'm behind, but it just is what it is. Like, just things work out as they work out, and I'm hoping I'm doing it right. To all the people that supported me in this whole endeavor, like, I seriously appreciate you guys, because when I gave all my money away to Tanner, I was trying to save up to do this Christmas stuff and wanted to talk about spirituality stuff here. I remember having a feeling like, hey, give all your money to him. So I did. And in that same breath, I had the same thought, it'll all come back. And it did. Am I still giving it away? Yes. I want to bless 7 families for Christmas. I think we're well on our way to doing that. I'm very excited to see how it all comes together. Thanks for supporting this movement. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for letting me do this. Who knows how long this goes for? Like, I want to do it forever, but you know, if at some point I lose traction, I guess I'll figure it out. Love you all. Let's get this week down to the Bat Cave for me to do things that I guess I just don't know what I'm doing. Okay, bye, love you.